Hello, my name is Josh, and I'm a watchaholic. Welcome to Horology Insanity.
What is up, my watch friends? So, check this out. I have the joy of being able to borrow this from my buddy Jonathan. And we'll link down to his channel down in the description, but it is Jonathan T Reviews, and he has a great channel. I highly recommend going and checking it out. I love hearing his take on the watches, and he's usually very thorough, which, as y'all know, if you watch my not a review videos, I'm not. And so, yeah, Jonathan is definitely one of those review channels that is, I don't want to say that I aspire to be like it, because I don't, but I appreciate them for what they do. And so there's a couple out there that I think are really doing it well, and Jonathan is one of those. So anyway, but he let me borrow this Nova in teal. And one of the things that I wanted to take a look at was I wanted to compare this to some of the others. So let's see here. So what I've got here is the Zelos Horizons 43 millimeter. And you'll notice that these are both teal. They're both slightly different shades of teal, but you'll notice that they have two different patterns. The Nova on the right has like a whirlpool pattern on it. And then this one here has a straight pattern that just kind of links out without the whirlpool effect. But the texture on these made me think, how does that compare to the Seiko Cocktail Time? And so I think the brown Nova is maybe a better example, because in that case, the brown Nova is the straight design. It doesn't have the whirlpool effect. And so check back out in another video. I'm getting ready to look at the brown Cocktail Times compared to the brown Nova as well. But before I return this one to Jonathan, I wanted to just compare it next to these Seikos. So let's take a couple of seconds. I compared it next to that. Here is it next to the Horizons 43. You can definitely see the depth of blue. In fact, it's almost gray. It's like a gray blue or a slate blue over here on the Seiko Cocktail Time. So we've got those. I found that was interesting. I also have, and I'll do another video on these sometime soon, but I have this limited edition Presage. I don't know all these off the top of my head. I'm not a Seiko expert. I don't know my Seikos anywhere near as well as I know my Zelos. And so, but I thought this was interesting because they're both blue. They're both Presage. They're both kind of that Cocktail Time case. But the right has the sunburst shiny dial, and the left has more of a matte, almost, I think I've got the brown one, and it's called like a coffee or something like that. But yeah, I mean, it's still got texture to it. Let me zoom in on that while I'm at it. Okay. That it's almost like a snowflake type texture. It's not quite what my Grand Seiko has, but yeah, but it's beautiful compared to the ridges on the Cocktail Time. So, oh, these watches right here make me want to get into macro photography, because I can put it up close like this in 4K, but I need to try to expand into some macro footage. And I think a lot of y'all like that, right? Tell me down in the comments below, would you like us to prioritize getting into macro? Would that be something y'all would like to see on the channel or on our Instagram? And if so, we can probably do that. So let me go. I've got a couple of other ones. This is an interesting one because it's the whirlpool pattern like you see here, but it's in like the flat blue, or they call it the Helical dial. And so you can see that it's a little different than the whirlpool, but it has that wavy texture to it, which I just find interesting. Zelos, the more that I play with them, especially doing a lot of these state of the collection videos and other things, I just start to notice all of the texture that they have on their dials. They're known for their colors, and they're known for a lot of their kind of more bold design choices. And I guess the texture on the dial is a bolder design choice. Grand Seiko's doing it. Several others are. I think it's fantastic. And so there's those. And then I've got the piece de resistance, which you'll see more in the Seiko video. But oh yeah, the Pagani design Mocktail Time, aka you're mocking the Cocktail Time. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this Pagani is awful. It is the first Pagani I have ever experienced that I, well, well, I can't say I wish I hadn't, because I'm glad that I got to experience, but it's awful. Do not, I'm saying, do not get one of these. I mean, well, I don't know. You do you, boo-boo. If you want to spend your money on it, but I'm for real, like, the price savings that you get for one of these, it's nowhere near what this Seiko cocktail time is. And so, like I said, I'll do another video where I look at these. What I really wanted to do was just kind of compare and see, like, how does this Zelos compare to this Seiko when it comes to that texture? And so, yeah, we'll keep this one short. Check back in another one. We're going to do the brown cocktail times with the brown Zelos Nova, and let's see what that looks like. But anyway, until we talk again, my friends, what do we want to go out on? Let's go out on this one, because it's probably the most beautiful. Until we talk again, my friends, please remember what really matters, and that's not watches. Keep the insanity sane.